So today in this lecture we will start with a new topic for C#, which is constructor. Alright, before we dive in deep for this constructor, we shall try to understand what this constructor is. So a constructor is a special method in a class that is automatically called when an object of the class is created. Alright, now let's try to understand the key points here. First, the constructor has the same name as the class name. Alright, then second point that we have is it does not have a return type, not even void. Alright, and there are three types of constructor. First one is default constructor. In here, a constructor with no parameter is called as default constructor. Alright, then second one that we have is it's known as parameterized constructor. In here, the constructor accepts parameters. Alright, and the last one that we have got is it's known as copy constructor. Alright, so in here a constructor that creates a new object as a copy of an existing object. Alright, now let's try to understand this by using example. Let's suppose I define a class person. Alright, and in here I am defining data member, which is public string name. Alright, and public int age. Alright, and in here I am creating a constructor like name equals to Suraj. Alright, and age equals to 28. Alright, so this type of constructor that we see here it is called as default constructor. Alright, we will study more when we finish writing the code. So for now, just understand that this is a default constructor and it does not have any parameter in it. Okay, now I want to console.writeLine default constructor called. Alright, now let's create your parameterized constructor. Defining a constructor with parameter in it, string name and int of age. Alright, now let's suppose I give name equals to name, then I can give age equals to age. Alright, now let's write this message console.writeLine parameterized constructor called. Alright, and finally we have copy constructor. Person existing person. Alright, and in here let's define name equals to existing person dot name and then age equals to existing person dot age, and then console.writeLine copy constructor. In your main program, now let's start creating object. Using constructor. Alright, now let's create an object person1 equals to new person. And we can also create one display method so that we can call it every time to check on the value. Public void display the name is, and then you can give name. Alright, and then you can define console dot writeLine the age is plus of age. Alright, now close this one. So now let's try to understand what this default constructor is. So default constructor is like the moment you create an object for a class, okay, this default constructor gets called. Okay, so see, I have done like person1 equals to new person. Okay, now what shall I do when I call this display method person1 dot display? Okay, now let me run the code. No. Somewhere we are seeing could not find learn C# to construct examples. Alright. See. Now run the code. So yeah, we can see that the default constructor gets called first. Okay. And the name is Suraj and the age is 28. Alright. So this is your default constructor. Now let's suppose I try to create a parameterized constructor. So it is using parameterized constructor. Alright. So in here what I can do, I can create person to object, and in here I can pass name and age for this parameterized constructor, which is Shanu. Alright. And age, let's suppose I give 20. Now let's save this. Now again call person to dot display. Alright. Now this time what is happening, you see this parameter Shanu and age 20. So this will be passed to this parameterized constructor, name and age. Okay. And it will be stored with name. What? Name is Suraj. Name is Shanu and age is 20. Okay. Now when you call this display method, it's gonna take that name and print it for you. Alright, for the person to object. So let me run the code. So you can see that parameterized constructor gets called, and the name is Shanu and the age is 20. Alright. Now the last one that we have got is, it is known as copy constructor. So what we can do using copy constructor, alright, in here I can write person 3, okay, equals to new person, and I am taking a copy of person 2. Okay, so this copy I am actually sending now. So using copy constructor, what we are doing, the existing object that we have, we are taking that copy and passing to the copy constructor. Okay, so it is like when I pass that existing name and age values, so it's gonna assign again name equals to existing person dot name, and age equals to existing person dot age. Okay, so it is like you have got different object. Okay, so like see, in copy constructor we have got person 3, and we want to copy person 2 like objects with person 3 object. So this is how we can do, we can pass the object itself to the copy constructor. Alright, now when I just try to display this again, so yeah, you can see that copy constructor called, the name is Shanu and the age is 20. Okay, I hope guys this is clear to you, but if you have any doubts you can ask me. Alright, and yeah, if you like my video, please do like and subscribe. Thank you and have a great day.